Did you hear that? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's weird because I feel like it's been a while since I've done one of these sit down videos because my past few have been vlogs and I missed last week, so it's just a little weird to me, I guess. But hi. Yeah, so I missed last week and I was kind of sad about that, but I don't even really know how to explain why I missed last week. I guess I was just going through some weird mental stuff. Like, I wasn't like depressed or anything, but I was not in the mood to film or anything like that. Also, partly last weekend when I usually do film, when Adam's at basketball, I had Crystal and Gabs here and we were just hanging out and having fun, and they stayed over Friday night, and then Saturday morning we were just like getting ready to go basically because I had a dinner to go to and they were about to get on a flight to go to Florida, so we didn't really have time to like film anything really. So there was that. But yeah, and then since I missed last Tuesday, I was thinking of posting a video in between or sometime last week, but then I got sick and Thursday, I think it was Thursday, like halfway through the day I ended up leaving work and went home, and then stayed home Friday because I was still sick, and then Saturday I was still kind of sick, and today, Sunday, I'm definitely feeling a lot better. So I decided to film today. I'm just like so tired and exhausted, so that's why I don't have that much energy right now, but I decided to film something and kind of update you guys and let you know that I'm still alive. I guess over the past, it's been a while. It's been maybe like the past year, but even more so the past couple months, I've been on this like weird like self-discovery phase. I don't really know what to call it. I feel like self-discovery sounds so cheesy, but I've been trying to learn more about myself and how my mind works and stuff. Like, I don't know, like, you ever feel like the way you think and the way you process things is weird and like you're the only one who does that, and why do you do this and blah blah blah. I've been feeling like that for a while, so I started to kind of, I don't know, try to learn more about myself. I don't really know how to word this so that it doesn't sound weird, but one thing I did recently is I took the Enneagram test, and basically it's a personality test, but it's way more in-depth and specific, I guess. There's 9 different personality types that they categorize you into, and you might have pieces of other ones, but like they give you your main type, and I'm a type 9. So I have been learning a lot about type 9s, and like it's weird because I don't know if you guys feel this way too, but sometimes like I'll think of things a certain way or like process things a certain way, and I'm like, am I the only one who thinks like this? And so the more I've been learning about the Enneagram 9, I'm like, wow, I'm not the only one. All these other people think the same way as me. So it's been really interesting and kind of cool to like discover and figure out. And yeah, it's just weird. Like, I found these Instagram pages that are all like Enneagram based, or one of them is like an Enneagram 9 page. So like they post all these things like that are relevant to the different personality types. I don't even know if I'm explaining this right because I'm so tired. Like, I probably should take a nap right now. Anyways, it's just been interesting to like learn more about myself and my personality type and figure out and see that I'm like not alone. So I don't know, there's just been a couple things, not even just the Enneagram, but like some other things that I've been like learning about myself that like are really cool, and I'm still like trying to figure out, so I don't even know how to explain them to you yet. But I don't know, it's been really interesting, and it's been like good, and it's been kind of up and down, and I think you can kind of see that in my upload pattern, I guess. Sometimes I'm like really excited about what I'm learning about myself and like all of that, and that's when I'm like really excited about just uploading and life, and yeah, just life in general. And then there have been times where I'm like, I get really down about myself in certain ways, and not like in a really bad way, but I don't know how to explain it. I feel like everyone goes through that at some point, and that's when like I don't put as much effort into my videos, and I don't feel like making videos or uploading. Sometimes I force myself to do it, and I just don't like what I end up posting. But anyways, so last week was kind of one of those times where I was like kind of feeling down about myself, certain things that I do, and just the way I think, and I don't know, it was weird, and I was kind of feeling down about that and didn't film a video because I don't know, it was just, I couldn't really get in the headspace to sit here and film and stuff. And even today was a little bit of a struggle, but like, I don't know, it's really hard to explain. So this is literally not coming out right at all. And it's funny too because I'll be at work and I have this one coworker and we just have like deep conversations all the time. I could be talking with her about this sort of thing for like hours, and then I sit down to film something about it and I literally don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. I think I kind of made a video about this a while ago, like before we even moved here. And I was talking about how like, I feel like there's a lot in my life that I need to work on and blah, 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 but I don't know where to start. And I read through my journal or something like that. I made a video about that, and I'll just put that up here somewhere. But yeah, I think I'm still going through that. I'm still kind of dissecting my life and like, I don't even know, like I'm just going through things piece by piece and figuring out what I want to do about it. Like the whole intermittent fasting and exercising, like that was a piece of my life that I was like, I'm not happy with this, I need to fix it. And I tried, and I will admit I have failed. I did the intermittent fasting for like 2 weeks and it was great, but it was also horrible. And I worked out throughout all of that, and then like I just stopped, I guess, and then I got sick and I just haven't started it up again, and I really, really should. But that's an example of like one part of my life that I looked at and I was like, I'm not happy with where I'm at. I want to get better with my health. So I tried to take some steps to do that, and I've been trying to do that in pieces, kind of like when I see a part of my life that I'm like, I could do something better here, and then I go and try and do something better. I think sometimes I just take on too much at once and then it just falls apart and none of it works. So I don't know, I'm still trying to figure that out, I guess. So I really, really, really hope this is making sense. I'm just kind of dumping on camera right now because I want to update you guys, but like I'm still trying to figure out what's going on up here, so I don't even know how to like explain that to you. Yeah, I don't know, I think everybody goes through this at some point in their life. At least I hope I'm not the only one, but I have been learning that I'm not the only one because I'm a 9 and sometimes 9s think like this. I just wanted to share with you guys what is kind of going on up here as much as I can. And like I said, like I go through my ups and downs just like everybody does. And an example of that would be the whole exercise intermittent fasting thing. Like I was really excited and I was like, I'm gonna do this, and I started it and I was doing okay for a while, and then I just stopped. And I think like I just got really upset with myself because I'm like, why did I stop? Why can't I find the energy to start up again? What is wrong with me? I know everybody goes through that, so like I started to get down on myself for quitting. Then I didn't know how to like jump back into it. And the intermittent fasting, I feel like was a really cool experiment for me, and I think I would do it again, but like it was not, I don't think I could make that like a lifestyle or do that for more than like a month or so, because I don't know, I don't want to become so obsessed with it that like it becomes a problem. Like I've never dealt with an eating disorder or anything like that, but like I could see myself going in that direction if I focused on it too much, and it was almost getting to that point where I'm just like thinking about it way too much. I'm like, a week in, is my stomach flatter? Like, do I need to skip more meals? My mindset was getting a little weird about it, and I was like, okay, maybe I need to take a step back. Maybe I should have eased into this rather than jumping right in. I need to figure that out, but I legit don't know if any of this is making sense. I'm sorry, future Tori, when you're editing this. I hope you're able to make some sort of sense out of this. So yeah, I think I just tend to do that a lot, where I get really excited about something and I jump in full force, and I think I take on too much at once, and then it just doesn't work for me that way, and I end up quitting, and then I get mad at myself for quitting. YouTube honestly is one of the only things that I can say that I just got really excited about and decided to do, and I've continued with it. Like yeah, I've had my breaks here and there, but like Tuesdays are my YouTube upload days. Like that is the day I upload, and I've stuck with that for a while now, and I'm actually really proud of myself because normally I'm not good at that. Like when I was younger, I used to love to write stories, and I would sit there and write and be like, I have this book idea and this story idea, and I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna write it, and I would get like halfway through it, or I would write for a few days and then I would give up and move on to another story. I don't know why I do that, but like I get really excited about something, and then like a few days later, a few weeks later, I don't know, that excitement like really dies down and I just don't want to do it anymore. So it's been hard to find something that I am excited about and can stick to it, and thankfully YouTube has been one of those things. Even last week when I like took my break and I was like down on myself, I was like, maybe YouTube isn't my thing, like maybe I can't do this. But like for me, when I really am like wanting to do something, I have to see other people doing it in order to like inspire me, if that makes sense. For an example, like if YouTube is what I want to do right now, I need to be watching other people on YouTube doing their thing, and it inspires me to do my thing. So over the past like week, I've been watching a lot of YouTube and watching other creators. I don't know, it's just really inspiring. So I was the same way when I used to write all the time. Like I would have to be reading a really good book that I was into or whatever, and if I wasn't reading for a while, I didn't like to write, and my writing wasn't as good and I wasn't as like into it, I guess. Same thing with dance. When I like go and binge watch dance videos, I want to dance so bad. So like what I'm getting at is like whatever I want to do, I have to be watching other people do that to inspire me to do it more, if that makes sense. So like if I don't watch YouTube for a while, I get like kind of like blah about my channel. Like, why am I doing this? Does anybody care? I only have 150 subscribers, you know? Like I start to get like, it doesn't matter. But then when I watch other people, I'm like, wow, like they started from nothing and they did this and look where they are now. I can do that too. I don't know. I'm just trying to explain, I guess, some of this thing. But yeah, that's basically where I've been at, and I really hope, like I said a million times in this video, I hope that made sense. I guess I'm just still figuring myself out and what I want to do. I know that I love doing YouTube, so I'm gonna keep doing that. The more I learn about all this like Enneagram stuff, I think I'll probably talk about it more on my channel. It's just been so fascinating to me to learn about myself, and that sounds really weird and kind of conceited, I guess, but like it's really good to know how your own mind works and how you process things. So I really encourage you guys to learn more about yourself, learn more about your personality, and learn about personalities around you too, because Adam took the Enneagram test too, so like I've been learning some more about his personality, and it's really cool to like see how that plays out in our lives and stuff. And the Enneagram too, if you go to their website, I think it's called like enneagraminstitute.com, something like that. I'll link that down below. But if you take the test and you figure out your type, and if you know your significant other's type, they also have a page where like they show how your relationship would look with that person. So like he's a 3 and I'm a 9, so it'll talk about how that relationship kind of looks and maybe some trouble areas that might happen because of the 2 different personalities. So it's just really cool. Like they have all kinds of stuff on their website. Instagram has a bunch of different profiles about that kind of stuff. So it's been really cool to like learn about that. I really encourage you guys to check it out and learn more about yourself, because I don't know, if you don't really know yourself, then how do you expect other people to know you, I guess? So yeah, it's been fun and weird and sometimes sad to learn more about myself. This has been a really interesting journey of self-discovery, and I hate saying that because it sounds so weird. It's kind of what I'm going through right now. I don't know, I always thought that by this age I would know who I am and what I want and how I think, and not at all. I'm still learning so much about myself, and I think that's okay. And if you don't feel like you really know yourself that well, I think that's okay too. But I think it's always good to continue to learn. Yeah, so that's basically it. I really I really hope this makes sense. I literally don't know if anything I just said makes any sense. I guess that's my life right now. Some of it just doesn't make sense, and I'm trying to make sense of it. Otherwise, things have been great. Wedding planning's still going really well. I know I haven't really updated you guys on that in a while. There's not too much going on. Like one thing that I did not expect when it came to wedding planning was that it wouldn't be as stressful as people make it out to be. I always thought it was gonna be like crazy busy all the time, but it's really not. For me at least. I'm sure it's different for everybody, but for me it's been like not that bad. Like we figured out all the big stuff pretty much right away. Now we're just working on paying some of those things off, and we have a few smaller details to take care of. We have our photographer, we have our DJ, we have a photo booth, we have obviously our venue, I have my dress, we have all the bridesmaids dresses. There's just a few little things that we still have to buy and plan and stuff, so it's been going really well. I'm really excited. We booked our honeymoon, which is another awesome thing. So excited for that. We're still loving having our own house and our own space. Right now we're cat sitting for Crystal and my parents, so their little cat Easton is here, and it's been interesting because we've talked about getting a cat, but we thought we'd probably wait a while. So this has been a kind of fun test, like just to have a cat for 2 weeks. Other than that, there's not too much going on. Nothing really new, I guess, yet. But yeah, I guess that's a little life update. Let me know what kinds of videos you guys want to see coming up. I have a few ideas. If you guys have any specific videos you're looking for, things you want me to talk about, just let me know down below in the comments. And like the video if you liked the video. Feel free to follow my social media down below in the description. So thanks for watching, and before I keep rambling on and on, I'm gonna say bye!